Before we start this video, thank you to the members of both of the channels.
Five new friends in the shed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you believe your eyes? 5 new engines in the shed.
Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another 2026 Thomas toy review. Today we are taking a look at the brand new motorized diesel and troublesome truck. So we just took a look at the brand new Rosie 2-pack that came with a troublesome truck. Now it is on to Devious Diesel, who has side rods for... Is this the first time Diesel has side rods? I'm pretty sure. I don't know. But this is not the prototype Diesel. This is the ruined, nerfed Diesel. As we all know, when Motorized Diesel first got revealed, he did not look like this. He had a black running board. I'm pretty sure he had all black running board, even in the front, but then he had a red buffer beam, and I believe he had painted buffers as well. So this Diesel is much worse than the prototype version. I don't know why they changed it. It seems as though prototypes were made of all these toys for diecast and motorized and were shown off. We saw prototypes at Toy Fair. We saw a prototype, I believe, Rosie, a prototype Thomas, a prototype Flynn. We saw a bunch of prototypes. And prototype Diesel had renders that were officially released. And it's not the final version, sadly. Now, I've been very negative on this brand new Diesel, so let's see if I remain that way. But here we have the back of the box. Again, globalization ruined Thomas packaging. It is so ugly and lazy now. We also have this nonsense on the bottom. We just need Diesel and troublesome truck. That's all it has to say. Mattel, you are based in America. You do not need to cater to other countries and languages. Nobody cares. This is Thomas the Tank Engine. Just have it in English, please. It's much prettier to look at. We don't want to look at these other languages. But we have the Thomas and Friends logo on the top left. Available on YouTube Kids. Motorized logo. Brand new for 2026. Again, I like the brand new packaging. I like the colors and everything. And the blue rails and the red ties. The background with the viaduct is all nice. We have the troublesome truck render. Motorized Diesel with purple eyes, though. I don't like that. This is the face that is on the diecast troublesome truck, so really nothing new there. So without further ado, let's get him out of the packaging. Again, I will be returning these to the store for a full refund. I got this Diesel for $10.99. Oh, I ripped it. Dang it. $10.99. So let's see if it's even worth that after the review. Again, these can be tricky sometimes for some reason. So that's free. That's free. That's free. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that actually worked for once. Put that in the back. So here's the brand new Diesel. Purple eyes. All red. I will say, I think Diesel looks better in person. I think on, through pictures online and on renders, his detailing, it just looks very boring. Whereas in person, he looks kind of more like a matte black and not really shiny, which helps him. But I still do wish they took the wooden railway approach, and just like on his diecast too. He looks exactly like his diecast counterpart, but I wish they took the wooden railway approach where they highlighted his detail in white or gray. So then you could see everything. Just have like a white or gray shadow on all the detail lines. So then everything sticks out. It flashes at you. It'd be more vibrant. It'd be a better toy, honestly. White and gray would not hurt this Diesel on his detailing. It would look like the wooden railway version. And everyone loves the wooden railway Diesel. So that would definitely not be a negative. He has gray wheels, which I do not like. He should have black wheels. Now, am I a fan of the new Diesel face? Well, staying consistent with my diecast review, I do not like the new Diesel face. It is not very devious. I don't know, it's CGI Diesel. It's not the same Diesel as his Season 2 debut. It's not the same character. It's not the same as even Season 3 Diesel. It's not the same Diesel. It's just some CGI slop. But he's got purple eyes, which is some all engines go garbage. I do not like that. Does have back cab windows, no lamp in front, no painted buffers. Just very plain, honestly. Pretty boring. Again, could have used some color to highlight the detailing. Now we have the brand new troublesome truck. for Motorized. Finally, a normal colored truck. Not saying we all of them have to be gray, but it's kind of nice to have one gray truck. So we have this face, blue eyes. This is the same face on the die-cast truck as I said. Again, I do not like the holes in the truck. It just makes it feel and look really cheap. We do have the simple detailing. It's just the same wagon. You know, there's no difference in height, no difference in width. There's no difference. Everything's the same. It's boring. These wagons are not interesting. They're not cool. They have no logos. They have no designs. They have no cargo. They have no differences in anything. It's just the same copy and paste wagon. It's lazy. It's cheap. It's not entertaining. It's not fun to look at. They're not even good looking. There's no color. There's no vibrant logos, Sodor labeling, no Sodor companies, just something. It's very boring. Boring. For a 2026 Motorized toy, it should be better. So here's the 2-pack. Without further ado, let's get Diesel open and get a battery in him. Hopefully my Diesel doesn't have some sort of crazy factory error like I've seen online. Okay, he does have a switch. Apparently that's a factory error going around. Some engines don't have switches, so you can't even turn them on. So he seems much faster than most of the other engines. It's like some engines will have lube on the gears and some won't. So without further ado, let's get down onto the layout so we can run this Diesel and see if he is worth the $11. All right, here we are. So here we have Diesel and his troublesome truck. Then we have Rosie's troublesome truck, the yellow die-cast, which has the same face as this one, the brand new one. And then we have die-cast Toad. There's Rosie in the middle. Let's see how Diesel runs. Again, I know it's Tommy track, but I promise you they're not that much faster on their own track. Honestly, seeing Diesel with side rods is a nice change, but again, I don't like that rud running board. Not a fan of that red running board. It reminds me of some take along, and I'm not the biggest fan of that. So, yeah, Diesel is definitely not an engine I would keep. You know, even his die-cast counterpart, I don't think is good looking. You can see the top of my Diesel is actually coming off. The top plastic part of this Diesel is coming undone. You can especially see from that angle. Anyways. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of die-cast Diesel at all. And you get what I mean. Diesel is just very plain. The detailing has nothing to make it stand out. It's just all black, all one color. It's just a black blob. And it's just not very cool when it comes to a toy. You know, there should have been something done to make the details stand out. It's nice to have the trucks with faces at least, finally. I did have Motorized Thomas and Scruffy, but I sold them, so that would have been nice to have Scruffy here, but it doesn't really matter. I'm also not the biggest fan of the fact that, in diecast too, I'm not the biggest fan of these faces sticking out in the back. It just looks ugly. Like, there's definitely a way to just have the face in the front without having to have these holes in the trucks, without having to have their face stick out on the backside. There's definitely a way to do that. I bet Tommy would have done it better back in the day, and they did do it better. But let's get these guys hooked back up. See if we can have Rosie give him a push. So here are the brand new Motorized engines, both of them, Rosie and Diesel. Guys, which one is your favorite? I'm honestly not sure. I like the idea of a Motorized Diesel. I really do. I just don't think it's executed well here. The prototype Diesel looks better. It is better. I don't like the all red running board on diecast or on the Motorized. I don't like the brand new Diesel face. I don't like that the detail has no like outlining or just something to make it stand out and pop, like the color white or gray. So I think Diesel just ends up looking really plain and boring, just falling flat. You know, especially for a big, you know, multi-billion-dollar company, they could have had someone there who was more creative to make Diesel look better, have his detail pop and stand out. But he just falls flat. It just kind of looks boring and lazy. I guess the only positive is that they both come with troublesome trucks with faces, but there's no cargo. Like, one of these guys could have came with a tanker, a motorized tanker, a troublesome van, like a salt van, a ventilated van, a troublesome brake van, even just like a regular brake van, a caboose. They really did not get creative with the rolling stock. Diesel could have come with like a works coach, a workman's coach. Something different. Rosie could have come with a branch line coach. You know, do I think, you know, will little kids like these toys? Maybe. I don't know. I think it depends on if they watch and like the show. I think some kids will be entertained by it. But when these engines are this slow and struggle up hills, that's pretty depressing even for a kid. If you're a kid and you're watching a motorized battery power toy struggle to go up a hill like these guys do and their performance sucks, you're going to get bored of the toy. You're going to be disappointed. But guys, anyways, let me know your thoughts on the brand new Rosie, Diesel, and their troublesome trucks that they come with. Which one are you buying? Which one are you not buying? Which one is your favorite? I honestly don't know which one is my favorite. I like the idea of a motorized Diesel, but I think for individual releases, this brand new Rosie is much better. We'll see how I feel about the brand new motorized Emily when I do get her. But guys, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next 2026 review, which might be on the brand new Wave 2 diecast engines.